Mesha Premotobre Kasee na sena swafo abedi ekira wo hwe nkitahode ho nsem so na wo no krono a eye mrasebedwani di momafo wo GOMOA West abato empeso aso onfimfi mantemu ene lawyer Alexander Kojokum Aban na wade kokobo ena amagana fo se NDC fo nsem bia wode aye nto abosese bi wo che bentoa wo che banche wo che praye ne niam bia tisa no eno mwa Ghana nkanko ntima Ghana fo ntie won na momo no wontie mampani adodanko akufo ado ne NPP abanyuko no efise won de anya hwe kura no wo bemo abusuafo akọ school free.
Oni Adom Kasee etwetwe nkomo ena oso afa bedi ekira wo hwe nkitahudi hu samso a wo saye emrahebedwane edema GOMOA West abato mpesuaso wo mfimfim mantemu lawyer Alexander Kojokum Aban edito Ghana fo nyina nim se woma NDC amanyoko no enhu se Ghana ya pabento akeko matches ene 10 Ghana cedi agenda ho ewo mayimu wo de sansem wetu dwa wabra woni party ni mu nipa bi ekodi nkomo ewo apam
ma NDC fo wo fa hen de sabe ye yenkotobofo enti wan yahwea na se akakam yakoto aba ena afi waba ena was matches aba bobo na bia 10 distribution ena was chalewete aba was mbontua aba was kako aba was nchin aba ende onam school nti yenwe egboi ya pede NDC wo hu de GOMOA fo sabe enyanza ma yese onza ma kizingiti nembom awada nyanso yamba wotum no woko school ama wone hye no matraw enti ena ehen yata na akufo ado ni free SHS policy no do sisiara nkaka yenya GOMOA fo a onam free SHS nti woko school se ehwa awoze hwenka tema bohu de baby akrachefo na nwurabafo pii wawa NDC wonzi gina wo ho deminti yane kwafo hunen we gbe onya hondo afi ya ka kira won de yanso ya peda henamba woko school
enwechi ena baya na musini we GOMOA West Bismarck Inkum editor jase esanse lawyer Aban ebedi mrahebedwani waye mpuntunwa bebre ewo GOMOA nti afi abato aye betui omanfo nsantoma no sede beya enyuma pa wa hyase no obeto aso ede akwa awie
ehwa yare ba ye bochi we GOMOA West na ya wa dan no ho doctor wa sa GOMOA fo yan yare dwumatitiru a da mameken lawyer Kojokum Aban man ka do have na ba GOMOA na mum ma ye bochi mama benwa do in fidwe bien 1992, 96, 2000, ATA, 2008, 2012. NDC phone quoting out of the 20, that is what the media should carry. Out of the 28 years of our democracy from 1992, NDC has reigned for 20 good years. So the media should charge NDC. We have done 7.5 years. If GOMOA has not developed, who has done that? So this last 3.5 years, percentage compared to NDC, we can confidently give ourselves 80%. Let me make you for heaven and fan by nyawa shejuma personal or the query yipa.
Abusia kokromoti power monsem no eno na mgoso a making kind of Premotobre Kasee mo ede ema no enra dwumadie bi ekoso anadona woche pepepa sajumedie no eye nuanom Joy News for wone eye imani ene kabo mu ye de ma amanyoko nkuma no a wo mo so pese wo premampani di bre no bi na dwumadie na se no sei ena no babaye no twema mentwe kire wadwen me kire debate no ekoye.
If we find that you're corrupt, that your salary cannot buy you the kind of cars you use, your salary cannot fetch you the kind of house you live in, you will have to answer to a special independent prosecutor, not the one we have, an autonomous special independent prosecutor. And he will take you on. You will declare your asset no matter who you are, and we'll have a social security that will track information of every Ghanaian working in Ghana, living in Ghana, and doing business in Ghana. It is very simple. Punish them and everybody will be scared. I will go to jail. The first day I become president, I'm going to sit in the cells. This is to show that anybody corrupt will not have it easy in my government.
If we try the tougher punishment and it doesn't restrain people from corruption, we have to go that length. And when we go that length, if you steal and you know, if you are caught, you will die. You will not steal. You are stealing to eat. And when you know that you will be caught and shot, you will not do it. And I think that Ghana has to be salvaged from corruption. Corruption is our main problem. That is causing us what we have, the misery that we have. Ghana is a fabulously rich resource country, and we don't have to be suffering. It is corruption. And, you know, we look at it, we've borrowed, and we can't show.
Madam Dubenuku, I saw the look on your face. You have a reaction to that?
About people being shot?
For being corrupt?
Well, let's implement the law and apprehend those who are involved in corruption first. I don't believe in people being shot for corruption, but I'm sure that there are tougher sanctions than what we are implementing now.
Yes, Mr. Greenspan.
Well, the problem is, you can see that both of the parties which have been ruling us for the last 28 years have been corrupt. They go into opposition, they claim about finding things difficulty. All of a sudden they're in office and they appear to be happy moving around with all the money in the world. They run flamboyant election campaigns. Nobody knows where any of the money comes from. They claim to be enforcing corruption. They lose power. Another party comes in. All of a sudden, they're leading flamboyant lives. Clearly, that's where the corruption is, with them.
And we're also going to compare everybody in this country to file his annual return, tax returns. Everybody, if you are 18 years and above, you are going to file your annual tax return. And that will disclose your income, your liabilities, and your assets. And it will help us to curb corruption one way or the other. So we also make sure our officers are paid and paid well, and they are paid on time. So corruption to us is everywhere, but we'll do everything possible, humanly possible, to eradicate it.
Do you pay bribes?
No, I don't.
SANGNERIGU municipality eye kropon wa ewo atifi do mantam na wasa kropon yi mu no wo kro bia wo frɛ ho sekpene omanfo ate sa kro yi mu no de agufo tonkra e de ama aban ne mu mpanifo ne titiro asoye a wo mo ya akwan se wo mo so wa akwan bone ne bi e wo won potem ho no mu akwa na ekuwom ediwanwu emwo ma wonwumade enkoso nti sempanifo anhwe na wanya akwan ne so nsiesie ma wo mo a ene afi opanima abosome ne de toso nso abato no wo mo so nto
Omanfo a owo ekura ne din ene kpenemu ewo etifumantamu ena enei wode ato empanyimfo enmu se wo kwan a ewo honom enye kura ne sa nti sempanyimfo enye asutire na wa ma won ho amebo omo akwa ameye akwan ama oma ene December ba Ghana ebeto no wo mu enyi omu mfiri mu sanse won kogina epono ho enkoto aba ema opanyin biara
palmatete tebe mfo tera yen gbaye benye ho abi to kokana tebe nkwe be yelane ama kake ni se suna marozo palma ti souvenir zo ma ti en chanta be to mi ti en dreshe pu chanta me de so palma ti suna oni wunda ba gina mal palma ti na to li yen to ma yen so ma na de de ka ba chengo ma ka en ya nya ba ka ngo mami to bu voto la ka to bo ha ma bo yi ko se ma ka la li zo ma bla gir la li no bone de so la ka ban se ba je pam zo ba do fo se très bien voter.
The way it breaks now, it affects all aspects of our life because the health and then our trade activities have been impaired. Because this road, our women are now forced to deliver in their house.
Salima Sheibu eye oba wochema kwanyi emrebi a wofa so nyankopon eni di ne ho afofie anka wo hwe ne nkwa wode ensem sei ena ato Adom Kasee anim efa sede okwan boni ese wo niema ewo ehonom
emi anim ne mo hwe akola ekram nyame nko a amekọ awo so yede me fa kwan so nyame nko a anka me wuye enti kwan ne de sese agina mu se ada ombe kwan ne yie ansa na yakoboti ana se ye jina na say omonye ye omonye kwan na san ya vote anya sa ballot box ba se ya ene be edu
ohina owo honom na Ahasan Mahamudu enso ede ato Adom Kasee anim se aban anamusifo abehwe ekwan se anka obeye ama omo nanso ahwe omo animu bia sesia obi biara emma
we the community people and the cooperation with the media we are pleading that you should come to our aid to involve the NGOs and then those who can help, not to talk about for the MP and then the MC. We discussed a lot of them. and then we are not seeing the results of it.
Afeyenko atoye etifi mantam no mo metre Western North na krobi wo hono ma ofra ho se seshibo di aposifo wo ho kire se wo mo etete ha ni nyina ne se ye nkrofomfo ni ya na efemfam dan ho titra bato epempen su ya wodeda wo ho de kire wo manfo se wo hu won na won to abama won we de ne de fam a no we de ne de afam so we de ne de fam a no we ya wai we de afri ho no so de ne de afam ho eno ya de ya yekoso a yetete won ti aposifo no bo manfo wo seshibo di no kokose wonya isade no yo
Sipenya owo sehwibo di ewo atoye tifi mantamu de awode atudwane se amanyokwa hodo a wo bonto a eno enanso nti wode won posters atetare monte so no wobekọ na nkofo bi akoyiyi afri hono ma eya ade a eha adwen pa ewo ho Patrick Enyin asanso ede ato Adom Kasee animu se enye enonku na mom sesei amanyoko ahodo no okọ baabi na se obi one na pre emfonyi ebo hono ma no no nso ede ne mfonyi akotare so a enya ade a efe
Process a bobo hobes places. Of course, let's almost go away omudie apapa farms. In fact, the amount supporters are almost bufu. No better check police na the key one amount. Ma ndara no ko ho. Ya the paper challenges in here need to go to. This is as a person. As almost the process are the process are over before why say idea
Okomensi ni mu aban anamusini a wo hono ma wo san apre emrahye bedwafie akonwa Ignatius Akwesi Amankwa atwemu se omanfo asade wo ye wonya na enya de a eyefe ewo Ghana kabima menkabi amamu ni mu
yensuma no na so wo ye ma pani na hu se ono na odo no ono na ni owo MPP kese ono no ye NDC ni kese on pese NDC bibia be kwa bebia on pese MPP ni enu nti okwa akoye ma manfo ahu se ono de enu ye hwehwe ni mu enu so de pasa ye ba enti se mrante no wo ha meka na maka kire mu emfaso no bi ma de ye obi ni woni party ba ko a wonua no
Opanyin kese a wohwe Pentecost asori ne so Daniel Jan de efuto akwama emebu na wo ho no mu nyina se wo mo ho mode na sa ne mabone a ekosi won fa won ho enhim.
We have been advising them because the why mu omo nishi ye the name ba so na the little push no na mo ko di nambia emfa enyam mo. We have been advising them, but in the church, I think that we have been praying for peace always. But it is high time, say, we practicalize it.
Premotobre Kasee wo hwe no wo Adom TV so na kokromoti power mo nsem me ho ana meda so gina making kan ede amaw. Church of Pentecost asafo no nkrabata ewo asinfosu adijumade bi ato won ho so ene se wo frɛ won ho se wo ye agent of peace a wo bodaro agina honom de ama asumdwe safi opanim abosome ne de to sonson abato no pempen so no ya na ekeka kobensa no a ya na ensem bi anya asumdwe ma ne homne so enti asafo na fa ato won ho so se won wankasa be nante monten so na wa kyerɛkyerɛ afa asumdwe ho nsɛm se ne be ya abato no pempen so ne brem ene abato no chinyina no asumdwe Ghana kremu no because we kremu
said ye be na abato adi enimu be yasomdwe nti the Church of Pentecost asinfosu area apadwumedi bi huntema a ye friend 2020 election agent of peace campaign e wa asinfosu e wodwumedi na se no asinfosu divisional commander bokoko se obi a wonim no beda suban bi e de basabaso yo beba e wa abato emu no obema mra ene na di
opinion leaders membo bi adi opinion leaders ene omo omuhia wo oman titru ya obi di boni a munjai na yamfa no famra kwa so mamba ka se we ye me se mi dia oba ka se onu ye obi bi no dia ya fom no so onu so etimi boa wo ma be pray so nti afutu sama me kan se mo bia e mo bi e dada no se kokoma me na ni dia o kokoma na e prawa o na o prawo they are all quite no, we 4 years, but you have only 1 week.
And which Church of Pentecost asinfosu area head Apostle Sylvester Hen any Adom Kasee kasa chedi intia ama wo hihye dwumedie
ye srese afia ya abato afi abato afi bia na yehunu se kronum anoman mu yehye ne sayenti yesrese se obia efrifi a omomode ankra abusuafo ba bia woko ama se oche na yehunu a yehunu se aha na oka se woko ama yehwehwe no a yahase afiri ho de etoso bio sabremu se o phone ebelia fa na yehunu ebia na obi ho akere no na wohia wo mo a enti ebia obefrɛ wo enye bra ye dan yani ewo yen phone ho ene sabre bio nso yenhwɛ sɛ sabremu obiara ebe pɛ asumdwe akiri kwan ene sɛ una obi di nkomo na edane ekoye nchi no ahyew ana nkomodie no ekosorosoro a opa asumdwe na ya asumdwe gbofo nti ma oni mrafom
asafomba agentete e odwumedi na se no ehye bose wo kwa bonten akobɔ asumdwe hu dewuro
enema ye ba hayati a yesua ye de kofi akoka kye enuamo a ye ne o ma nhia ne no ene se se unua eye obibi a o de be che no
ba bia na mo bia na wo se ye ka asumdwesam esan se enche ne ye ba bewura abatuo mu de enkofa basabasa ye nipa comment me ho ase beba no ese de bia ye bossa da wuro no
de mesi amede ko ne se mehwe se obi e ka asem a emfa asumdwe ma metunefo na me anso mehwe se me kasa ho bete
afedamo ade amane boy efra sinfusu ene bra Adom Kasee
Medasi bebre ene wadaje ewie na meto Premotobre Kasee ne so e de amawo efibra mrasebedwani ana wo ginam de ma wo mafo wo enfanteman abato mpeso aso nipa bi ekunu akwantemfi no empanifo bi e wabam nsem a wo kan se obehwese mrasebedwafo wo benya abambofo a wo kona wo ba wakobedie mu no wo bebo won ho ban sasem no ena kane mampani John Dramani Mahama wo to franka de ama NDC amanyoko no kyerese wo foaso
Frankatini ema NDC amanyoko no John Dramani Mahama eko emashebedwani a akonferenfo ebo ni toma ne hwere ne nkwa na wochida ya na wonum edi wo mankesi monase no wode kotu dwa se de nipa bebredi wonum anu atom se ehu behia se mashebedwafo nyina no yema wonum ahoban bobi eyade a ehu hia pa ya wasan ahye abusua bo se sedubra wonum ebeye opanyin no ayia na manyoko no ebeba no maba betai abusua echi.
It is an occasion for sadness. I believe that, yes, it's a call to us, the leaders, to make sure that our people are safer, because this is something that Ghanaians face every day. There are armed robberies all over the country. But, I mean, for somebody like him to die in an incident like this means that we need to wake up and make sure that we deal with the issue of armed robbery so that all our people are safe. But like I said in my message when I tweeted, I think that in the meantime, we need to give some protection to our leaders, like the MPs, and provide them with some armed guards so that they're able to protect them while we work towards making the country safer for all of us. And so on this occasion, I took a break from campaigning to come and personally pay my condolences and my respects to the bereaved family, especially to his widow and to his children, and to say that we are all in this together. It doesn't matter whether we're NDC or NPP. We have come to pay our condolences. We've announced the date of the funeral. On the date of the funeral, we'll be represented here to help you give a fitting farewell to our friend and brother.
Anona ebusunya panyini Kojo Nkrumah enso ede adesrede to omanpanyin adodanko Akufuado ene Frankatuni ema NDC amanyoko no John Dramani Mahama enimu se wonka wo humum na wonpe ne bone a ekoso ewo manmu no anopo masibrese ne ebe ya empanyinfo ene wonoma wo manmu nyina no obenya ahoban bosonko.
What we are appealing to both the government in office and the position. We need proper security measures in this country. I repeat, proper security measures in this country. Yearly security network. Until that time, when the security will be assured, we'll be an organ or safe. In the year, Only a pay any pa. Obi ye you are an apanasa, not the car cacacade, but we miss some more years the tracker. All our concern, money. And we must do proper work before we can earn money to enjoy. See, at the end of former president, I want you know, you hear proper security network in the country.
And some no de fa pomode ho nsam so no eno enie na MDS Lancet for wada romanti one the multimedia adwumayefo no nyina pomode ho nsam afa mfidie mu a wo hwe se wo bi atiapo ha wo betumi aye adwuma e de aso multimedia na ebi so aka oman Ghana wo mo hwe ye sikire no hypertension no ne ekeka ho sei enete
MDS Lancet Laboratories eye adwumayeko a woye ehwehwemu fa nipa mojamu ehwese yade bi ewo mojamu ne no ne multimedia adwumayeko no akabomu a waba a wobefiri womanfo ewo yade bi tese hepatitis B diabetes ene de ekeka ho ne senti Adom Kasee ebopuni opanyipa ba de akira woda dwadia no ewo MDS Lancet Laboratories Alvin Katahena no ne Adom Kasee twetwe nkomo editu dwase tirimupo a etai sa screening yachi ene se pese wo hwe se womanfo edidie mu eye anase yade bia ene wo mojamu sanse senipedua no eyade a adwuma wo betimi ayenso ebrenase abrebia
Lancet Laboratories a private medical laboratory ye hwehwe nipa ehwidiem ne mojem ne tissue ana say different bodily fluids ye de hwe say yare bi ewo mu ana na saadie we normally say o yare on tiapo okohunu wo doctor na be request amount or your requester or the brain say na ne so ya den ye de enfidiem ahwehwem ahwese yare na doctor no suspect no say no crese wo mu ana say ni wo mu a na results ye de ma doctor na no so any diagnosis say bibi na say drobi na so de ma na de ma na so ntiapo a na we ya ahomka intina hana yaba no ye hwehwe blood sugar mu either fasting and say random and ye hepatitis B emu na blood sugar mu unim ade friend esiche yade ni ade inti ye hwe fasting blood sugar na say random blood sugar no ye de hwe esiche dodo a ewo omoje ne mu na results are obenya no ja ode ko chewo doctor no be chewo mu say e bia ko yesa test we kan na say ko yesa we kan sana with me I then etimi a confirm say you know crani wo diabetes and say we need diabetes nie be ka de say obi biara odonam biara no obo condition bi woni mu enti na de biara ye recommend say we your routine tester who state of health ewo mu a o de chewo doctor ba ma wa kwanche say also o decide anyway and yes o decide anyway and e betimi aka say well nyayaye so far they say I check it over 145 well and then the end of the results in here but as at enra the yes I check it more for BR5 but e fa dodo okay
enwachi na osade afutuo etu dwase emfa ho ne empradodo a wo ye adwuma ewo na watwi mu ewo se omu apomudin ehun ho isanse so omu apomudin ho ahia wo na sa yade eka woto wa adwuma na wo pre ho akoye no obi betimi esi wanan akoye ne pepepe sedia ese
ye na ye guilty ye na eja ye njuma ye nsi ye na ye hwe amanfo ye hwe ma amanfo enya ho entine de efutu ye de ba nkrofo ne say no matter wo busy schedule no de eba wo help no so there also to me hwe so ye ye wade bia sa ye friends and note leaflet ye won say preventive medicine na as much as possible na nipa biara wo hono ma also to me koye wo check up also to me ko hunu doctor at least once every 6 months also to me ko hunu doctor
afede adro so ya hwefo chefa no ne Adom TROTRO ne nedam tetobia e de akwakopie sakumo na wo mu a ehwe Adom Kasee no won so eche wadwen damte wotemeka ma ha netwaso
okay yo Badamon me da say masom nene Adom TROTRO no ye da be pie mu eye sakumo no I Sakumono village. Now ba etu eni ese okache. But Sunday da ye no. And there is special debate. Adom TROTRO special debate. Then the debate power debate e wo ne say. Ye hye say aso. Wo ho na say wo ho kani e de eye edro wato edro. A sebi edro a wonu ma e be ma wo sisima ye de betumi bo adwuma. Wo betumi akọ long journey abrofo mo friend say aphrodisiac bi wato abrewa. Wani beji ho anaso wani nje ho. O sha akofo mo me ha ya me nsa nifa so no mo say omo ni beje ho Minsa nifa so de omo say omo ni nje ho bonkum ne say omo ni beje ho yen say rene yen kɔ na yen sha so free minsa nifa so ne yen hye adenti na omo say omo ni enje ho opani obebo odi no ahye camera de enti na wo say wani nje ho
yo de enti a ye frame me nana ya owusu but enti a mani nye ho ne say one I was side effect say ene otoma me na me nom na mitimi kɔ saa journey na na ni je ho na echina se omeme na wantimi anto amame a mitimi nkɔ na emom se echira me se wonwe me ho kra because ye wonuane a ye yankase enu no ba ya ye di ema be ma ho ye den enti se wo yo ba wo twe me ho se ne all Canada ene obepa nuane a minya echina minya ohaw ewo akire amame amamadi na no aboa me amatimi anyina agina so ache amano se ne osie no na mum se okoto aduro ma me se me nom efama ema me colon journey na echina wanto amame a Midday akosa journey na ohwehwe no eti meti ne ho ya in fact me din ka me pese me din kura be wie ada obefa sa adwen no sa da na me so me ni be wie
Passion Midday Enoch. Many beje wo pa because ebia de bi manage ho manage ho because ebia oba no hwe ma ho de wo mpamu a enye ma no na wa ko market na wa to edu abram madam yankopon ase papa monu medu na me yakwa kogua na metuma ijere wo adwuma ma akone zigize game on tumi mfa mechi into this margin che no
asana critical we must say obo de o mani beje ho pa ma me ye sha se free ye nua ba ho na on che na obebo di no acho so
media ama da ko a sakumo no media meta akoma no because se me boy wo ho na se ontumi nya me ho adwuma me fere se me ka akere no na because be ma de okaka cho be ka se wasei nti de me ya ne se me ko bibifo ne ho omo ye fom eduro makoka cho mo se o me boy onya de wo mpem ti me po mo cha mo ma me eduro na me nuama no no nom na ne ho nya den e ma me ti me meta akoma no na ma me nuama no maka so me do eduro yi me pese me no ma me because na say say wa perform wo mpem kakra nti no ma me pa uche wa ma nu aduane ma na di me wi ma san se eduro na ka ho ma na no ma ka ho eduro na adwa wetumi abo edwuma se ne me fa na chi nkwa abonten nti meta ma na no pa
oboso o fama de otiase
me di pajo me dan ka me ni beje o pa me ma mre mpo hu da ade ne se so mre hu because a se ne hu se bia metumi ko 1 hour sisi a eso ye den eso ti o nipa odwen nti wo hu se no o so tumi yesan bibi na metumi come normal level na me dan ka me ni beje o pa ade ne so mre hu
mami muso asem adenti na nko no ensusu hu say this is change a wo hu wo hu say o modern mu na wan ka hwe anche na wa koto edro no e dia bro
the rules e mema no ana se nipa no nipa de osuban so ata say obi a suban bi oyi na di woni pem e o suban odisie e bia suban wom woni beta tete yes hu da but one day me yi ache hu bedwuru be ka se woni me obi so ni me pa ba oni suban na enya me ge enya madamfo so ata se me na hia ba ko pe enti sad na ho enti ono onim se ebia paajo ya na se man ya me ko to edo ya komani ana se me ko bisa ne se mpacho pedro na se a me a be ma de o believe un ka me ka se o da bi ma me ye me dem level ne sa na me ko no me so nti wa be ma de wa no be ya bo ono nje ono ba me chipu oba so de bi to be ka na we sa kire o enti me de okotoba me hu ni se okotoba wa na afi mu dia no se be ya me so mi ntumi fa na chi ye betena afi bo bi apepepe
yes so ko ye nifa so biem omo so mo mani nje ho kra no na ye nhye opani obeje na wa mo udi date na also woni nje ho
Pacho midin the tone. To be frank, it will be the saddest day in my life. I mean, how? The saddest day in my life. Damn rebel hopa. In fact, about me didn't know ya hopa. Say me no what o de bibim pon kam ya me ko fetch na me ko fa me fire we. Na dey na wo say wo na o de bet oh come on me rebel hopa baba here we crab e bet nam no so come intoko be in fact me timi ne nya fine crab problem. Oh there be on say me be ma at least on be ma be o ego bia. At least so there only mean so na only mean so for me ti e dey akwa bre me. Charlie we dey me rebel hopa me rebel I commit myself more cry. Oh, o me say we na me dey do mom dey na so nanso anka wo de me nko na me mbeye o se me ko na me kope na me de ba o se ye ne me namfo kwa dwon chale go get some judgment so lawyer bi o chale go for ya come that dey go ka I get like 3 hours bi o but when I want to na wo de be ma me chale to be frank, we be the saddest in my life. Hello,
good afternoon. Baje Femi Salasi. Sex is a pleasure on its own, a great pleasure on its own. And before say you have sex, you need that joy. You need that joy to do it. But for a woman to do something, I would say disrespectfulness at the first place. Because if I don't get a joy, there is no way I'll be able to perform. Okay. Even with aphrodisiac, so I would say it will be a saddest day in my life, seriously. Oh yeah. No, but you sit me down and let's discuss about it. You soon before you do such thing. Okay. Yeah,
second round. So almost say the many bedroom. Chama obebo na watch.
Me de midin de Foster. Na Adom TV mama mu ani adwuma pa moye. Asem we de enu kwan krampo se wo se kasa ho che. We de say enija asem. Enkofo krampo ntumi nwura drugstore krampo nkonkoto se nduru no mu. Na ya Adom oye ana oba wo ne no ho de abrel sinti gia. Eno ano no ehu hia se wo be ye hwe. Oba bi wo ho a obefa wachi. Onim se wo de boy nje. Onka nche o. Obefa wachi na wakwa akoye. Nti eno ani se waje ne bokọ na why de wo se wo de ye. Nti me de coming kwa kameka say adepa okay ma unu ano so
yo Adom TV for yeda mo ase na asembisa mpesa say me din de kwabna asembisa mpesa say so oba na say uni obi won na say ne ho kan ye ene de yesi utumi to ade e de komano wa abran kan chenti na be ya be ka say odibe nya notification say so be ye ni hu ye ade nti na oba no so ntimi nto mbre wo be man say wo so je na wo so bo ho body so ati ase because I know 50-50 so ati ase 50-50 say o hwe na say on body bon nya dia say otimi to e de bre na discussion be say me hu say for our for na say empena twen for because say for our for there say communication there should be a communication so ati ase communication and cause our room and the son beba and we na we yakwa kota beto amon and wa be hu say omboni mo se ntifa but na say communication e wo no ma and the bra kweku and so many ade na udi and we say o sisi sameduan ma me because na o hwe me so ati ase nti e dey say communication e key na fi say mo amhwe na say mo ya ware for there e say muti mo ase say to ma wa e say otumi di ne sa Intina mi bisa say ya worry for there e to ba there me be man say manage on because ya worry for I just say trim plan and e bia na nyum be no ma ntimi kan kire so ati ase say ya worry for nko there o be man say manage on because o money bo fom e na wato abrel yes aso there and na say and then no
okay yo ya better say yamba mamu say openi so question bi
me pese mi bisa mi nuanom omo ka se omo eni baje ho ne se one ne da so te se oyira na se mpena na se edro no because what I know say edro no enye de bia na obede enye wo no me na ama wa be stable obetimi afaya se ne o kan no what I say enti say one to na what will happen
yo yeah that's unim yemre nti ye fancy a yemre na ye be enti oba diamond ye ka say to asa here de be che yemre nti ye fancy a so shebo studio na share do mo here jola teleka so see over to you baby e de enya be mo ka say de awe
Ghana for binom ena akasa no mesra o meto akasa ne so e de amawo Kwantrefo awada Accra Psychiatric Hospital ano ena wobode road ya kire Ghana fo nyina se enipa bia ya na bibi tete wonti wo pese obedi won hwanwu ana so obehye won ho akonfo no se enya maso se de nka wo pe no no a ya asafo no ye so wo mu a maye mfa won kwa afiase ana se ye mu won se wo ya abonefo ne mumu no ye nkrokro won bi kura apomuden mu adwen mu bi ne ha won na ye hwe apomuden ho nsem ema won
Abra National Pensions Regulatory Authority NPRA edi asokobo forma wode ba be share esi canteen ama adwumayefo a wonom ewo Accra Psychiatric Hospital no. Dr. Penaman Apel ya woye director ewa yaresabia honom editu da say wonom eni empanyinfo bi edi anobaba ye se ne be ya enipa ya na woye won ho say wobehye won ho akonfo ya ebewi akire no ya na ye kire wonom ekogu eneduafie no obeyi afiri ho nemum sa nipa ni nyina no wode won ebeba ayaresabia na apomuden adwumayefo etimi ahwe wo mo wakire mu a obi biara obesi gina yese opehye ohye ne ho akonfo no eya na eniama bi ene nkoyi ewo na brabo mu a eya ema wonum esi sa gina ye no enu nti se koba se wantimi anhwere ne nkwa na se ebewi akire no empanyinfo esoa no edina kwakoto eneduafie a esan ema nasem no ese kura
ye loss no chese obi try say obefa ne life ye jeli no. But yes, ye patches and nipakono ansana a beba nitimu se or pese or offer nenkwano. Now the person has been through certain issues. Oh, now HSA ebian pakoni ye depressed. Into the only thing that the person sees is to take his or her own life. Into if the person is in that situation, na fi uko jail ni muma, you do not help the person. Into rather they are advocating say fani bra ni yen share na dreamu apomuden yen share said ni hu city ni yen share ni mum sense odi ne be kwa to prison. Yeah person crofo be abeboa yen said be ya ye pepe baby ama yen crofo no omobe ye adwuma wa ha no ene visitors omoba facilities baby ombe nya aduane edi say your staff ne ba ye fe ne say ya ebe adwuma into mo cross the road obeba wonpo na mukuta rubber bags near there. It's demoralizing and everything. Tieda NPRA for Ase.
Hayford Ata Akrofi and Chief Executive Officer Emma National Pensions Regulatory Authority. Na wono so echire mu nienti a na suye no aye wono madwene se wekwakusi canteen edi ama Accra Psychiatric Hospital adwumayefo ene ahohoa eba ho no mu nyina.
Edi kan no Accra Psychiatric Hospital ene NPRA enyina yebo ho a ye offices ye ben nti ye taiba onso so taiba ya ho na wo hwe ye adwuma na ye no botaya a esi eni so ne se ye behwe won ya won ko ahomegye mu ekwan mfa so a won benya ahoto e ahomegye mu ni timi hu se nipa kwa ahomegye mu ne se ne sikasem no enkoto ten a to de bia etimi ema mental illness etimi hawen na wo hwe hospital nso adwuma wo mu ye pote no se o mu behwe sabe o mu mental illness won so na chese se etimi eboa na etimi si eniema ebetimi ama mental illness aba ho ban enu nti na ye decide say ye beba beboa wen na sabe o baby a omo betna edidi edi aye adwuma etimi di ahwe ayarefo omo nso ho ato no e bibia ehu hia pa enu nti na ye decide say baby a omo betna edidi ene ye nso beboa na omotimi anya bi.
Civil society organizations be to say Send Ghana, ASAP, WADAF Ghana, and a womoto to astre abai se ema womode won ho ahye kwayom nsem no abai emma ne nye ne wasem hia na enhyehyede pa bi ebeboa masama no won kon bedro de wo ye na afoforo so abeka won ho no etumi aboa mo man yi kwayom nsem akonkan.
Abra project manager Emma Send Ghana, Kek Kuku Otu, any Amani Boni Education Comono. What it's on any say, Sa International Day of Rural Women, in Shemus from Kwa Wonum Ayeno, and Yina Suonina and say, what person what she are buying Agini Esi ma Wonum Ewo Kriamu, Senebeya, or Beso Wonum was sending Ama Wonum Kria Yono etimi Akonkai. Woko Swa editu just say, I think Pinu any enuminimu, and a buying eti Kobia na idea that so any gender responsive budgeting. Yana Nebota Yina and say, Emma Wonum Ayo Kriano, or Beso Wonum was sending, Nansu Besine Yano. Enya dia saa iku na wote ye no wetimi edidi dwuma
besinde ne ho hyehyeye ene dwumedi a yedi afa gender responsive budget no ho no enye bibia ye betumi aka se esipi ewo oman mu na gender responsive budget ye bibia ye bema ministries, department and agencies. So mo yo mo budget ha mo betumi aye ne senia betumi I improve yemma edwuma yemba ekuafo ne ade senia mo yo mo edwuma ye hu se okay emma ekuafo ya mo ha omu hia sei omo wo say ana say no omo ye nti say ye budget any hihye afọ omo ho a ye betumi aye ne yie se na betumi asolve omo problems a omo team ewo ana say problems a efa omo dwuma a omo ye ho
Emma akuafo bi ana wonum ewo dwumadi na se no ene amaniboni etwetwe nkomo
farmers no sem beka ye fa oham bebre mu na mehwe Ghana Emma no ti say 70% na ye farmers nanso ye fa ohau bebre mu ti say bibi ba ye ma ye hu bi ye ma no ye hu bi ti say ye be ma loan ti say wo be hu a na be ma no omo aye bibi na omo ajaye omo freye ye be ye asase no so hu asem omo be ka asase hu asem a omo freye
wa ye na ni gba wo na aje amo ne wo shipon he Sunday shipon ke efe na kan hie je me ni peli o shipon he ni ye je me ni ko hia aba ye jio aba no jio aba fe no jio ye je me ni fio ni hie ke wo peli o shipon he ye wo sane wona walo ke je government de kona ha washika koni wo ho wonye ni wo ho wo ka chuni wona fe kono wo bi aje ko na menye na me ka ya school
Asye hwe enuane ene kwayo honsam so wo memu ene wa aboafo ne wona ya wotai ene won dinkita ho boa makwayo konsam no asinkonwa a ne nyina akowie se wo pekwan a obefa so a enobaya ahode ene enuane a wodua no memu no wo betumi apagam na tumi aboa nti waye enhyemu a wapresa ekwan a wode befa so
Asye ehwe akuayo ene aduane ho nsem so ene afoforo bi edi ensawoso se ne be ya enuabe bi a yedua ewo man mu no obetimi epagyamu na aboa akuafo nso so enam so ama wonom adadwuma bi ade a wo friend Redal project Robert Patrick Akonobia ene chief director ewo Ministry of Food and Agriculture wachire mu nyenti a wonom edisa Redal project no aba
Redal project no enti esuade bi beboa farmers na omo hawa omo tumi I treasure one more grains, rice, cereals, and co. For some time now, you could realize they exert a lot of labor in processing their grains and cereals, and in the process, no one more like they involve child labor, etc. But the Redal project, would want to introduce innovative technologies like the treasure. Farmers in our process in temtem. It also avoid child labor, and it will contribute to less labor by the farmers themselves, so they could have another time to do other things.
Don Chris Revuta and a Redal project's lead partner. Now also any amaniboni etwetwenkomo.
Found the project to be very relevant to the development agenda of the agricultural sector, which seeks to modernize and accelerate the growth of the sector on a sustainable basis. The project aims at contributing to the transformation and innovation in agriculture and food systems in Ghana through action research, application of innovative technologies, and organization of farmers and multi-stakeholder platforms, as we have been told already.